Alana. Is that correct? Alana02. Thank you for joining me. I'm starting a little bit early. I usually go on at 7:30. Hi, Nimble's Mummy. Thank you for joining me. So glad to see you guys. You're the early birds. Hi, sweetie. Oh, I love your doggy. It's so cute. I see your. This week I can actually see the pictures. I've had issues with that before where I can't see people's pictures, so sometimes I can't tell exactly. One of my cousins was on and I didn't know her screen name because she just got on TikTok. I had no idea who she was because I couldn't see her picture. Oh, hi, Fur Baby Stop. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. And I don't know, I don't really have any specific topic that I'm going to talk about tonight. It's just going to let you guys ask questions and I'll tell stories like I usually do. But let's see here. But most people that come usually get here around 7:30 or so, because I do. How, Fur Baby Stop. How did you find my live, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, I've been really good today, actually. How's your day been? Oh, great. I guess that's good. I asked somebody last week. I had never asked anybody before how they found me because I do these promos all the time and I didn't do any. Actually, I don't think the only one I did was just a short time. Oh, hi, Mrs. Johnson. I was just getting ready to mention your name, actually. But yeah, I didn't really do any promos like I usually do until right before I went live. I did one about, oh, hi, Barbara Dudley. Thank you for coming back this week. I know you were here last week. I remember seeing you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, I was just, I think it's here. I don't know how. Hi, Smurfette. Thank you for joining us. Diane, I don't know how you guys say it where you're from, and I think you're from New York originally, right? Oh, Fur Baby, I promo my lives. I do little, like they do on TV when they advertise an upcoming TV show. Well, I use clips from my lives. Oh, that's okay, Smurfette. I'm happy to see you here. So you stay as long as you can, and I appreciate it. But, oh, hi, Robert Morrow. Oh, thank you for sending me those likes. Nina Bell's Mummy. I said that wrong last time. I apologize for that. But, well, Smurfette, what I do, if you go into, hi, Grandpa 67. I'm so glad to see you again. Oh, Robert Morrow, hi. And hi, Kalana Charleston. Thank you for joining us. But Smurfette, what you do is you go into, I think it's Creator Tools. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's in that main menu, and it'll say Live Replay, and you can open it up there, and you can either just watch it there, or you can download it. So I download it and then I cut clips out of it. And I also take them because a lot of my friends aren't on TikTok and they want to see them. So I also take the full live and I put it on my YouTube page. And my YouTube channel is actually linked to my TikTok account. So now the first two that I did, because this is the fifth one that I've done. The first two that I did, they were all broken up because it kept throwing me off live, and I finally figured out it was my Alexa, so now I unplug that before I go on. Plus, I was trying to mirror my other phone to my TV so I could see the comments bigger. Well, that also was throwing me off, so I kind of, through trial and error, eliminated, and the last two lives have had no interruptions. So I think that may have, those two things in combination, I think is what was causing like little glitches in my Wi-Fi. And yeah, it is. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you. But what I was getting ready to say, Mrs. Diane, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, for the flowers. I love the flowers. But anyway, you said your ears are ringing. How we say that here when somebody's talking about you, we say your ears are burning instead of ringing. So I guess that's just that's a colloquialism. But I don't know, I may have to turn my fan on or something, because it's a little warm in here. And it usually isn't. But let me check my air conditioner. I hate to turn this fan on because it's noisy. Nope, my air condition is good. I guess I'll have to turn it on. Let's hope it doesn't make noise. I don't know, it's off balance or something. That was something that I wasn't used to when I moved here, because in the South, every room in this house has a ceiling fan in it. I've seen them before, in a room or two, but every single room, except for the bathrooms don't have ceiling fans. But I actually now have gotten very attached to them. At first I was like, no, because the ceilings in here, I think they may be 8 or 9 feet. So it's kind of a low ceiling to have this big Hawkins ceiling fan up there, but it does work well. And yes, I feel much better now. I'm not as hot. But anyway. Now, and what I was getting ready to say about the promos, I didn't really do any. I don't think. I can't remember if I did any other ones or not. But then I kept thinking about you saying that last night, Diane, and I kept thinking, there's something I can do with that. And it just hit me because I actually went in the kitchen and I actually take a banana and I dip the peanut butter and I put that on the banana, and then I take a bite of banana, then I put another scoop of peanut butter. Well, I was doing that. I was getting ready to do that, and I thought, oh, I got it. I will do this. But anyway, but I didn't want to eat more than one banana. Oh, okay. I don't, oh, okay, Fur Baby, stop. I didn't see who was saying that to me. Oh, okay. But anyway, I was eating my banana with my peanut butter, but I kept messing up. And so I'd eaten the whole banana and didn't have it done. So I thought, I'm not eating another banana just to do this. And so I thought, I know, I'll just eat peanut butter out of a jar because I do that quite frequently too. And then it was so funny. One of the comments that somebody made, oh, hi, Skyra Zen. Thank you so much for joining us. But now I forgot what I was going to say. I have no idea. Oh, I know. I saw one of the comments on the video that I just posted about the mythology about me being a lady. And I said, because I say this, oh, thank you, Diane. Thank you so much for sending me flowers. But my husband actually used to say that. He used to say that about us when we lived alone, is that we live like teenagers without parents. And so anyway, and so I use that frequently. But somebody commented, and if I would have thought of this, it would have been so great. But he said, oh, so that means there's 46 people and a keg off to the side. And if I'd have thought of it, I could have like taken a screen capture or a picture offline of some wild keg party, and I could have stitched that in and said, see what's going on over here. that would, oh, hi, who I am is who I am. That is great. I love that. Thank you for joining us. Oh, hi, R. Thomas. Oh, hi, Zach. Oh, hi, Iris. Thank you, Iris the Creator. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, wouldn't that have been great, Diane, if I'd have thought of that? Because that's what I replied to the comment. I said, that's great. I wish I'd have thought of that. Oh, hi, Evil Cut 5. Thank you. Oh, hi, DJ Whitman. Thank you for joining us. It's good to see you again. But, yeah, that would have been really clever, Diane, don't you think? It would have been hilarious. Oh, hi, y'all. I'm trying to get in the habit of saying y'all more. I'm doing pretty good, D-Jack. How are you doing today? Oh, thank you, Iris the Creator, for sending me those likes. Yeah, I might have to do that. I might have to work that out and do that, because that would be hilarious. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it, D-Jack. What does the D stand for, D-Jack, if we can ask? We won't tell anybody. I'll just use it in one of my clips and it'll be all over YouTube, but other than that, we won't tell anybody. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, hi, user 348. Oh, Daniel. Is your name Daniel Jack, really? Instead of Jack Daniel? Actually, it's Jack Daniel, so I guess that really doesn't work. No, I like that name a lot. Thank you so much. Oh, hi, S. Dion. Oh, that's great. That's a great name. I love that. Oh, thank you, Irish. I can't talk. Iris the Creator, thank you for sending me all those likes. But anyway, I had a story I was going to tell, and now I have no idea what it was. Is that true, Diane? Do most women like peanut butter? I didn't know whether they did or not. And I don't even have to have the old alarm clock from last week, which I don't even know what I did with it. I guess I put it back in the bedroom where it belongs, because my daughter Alexis got me an Apple Watch for Mother's Day and my birthday, because my birthday always falls right around, because my birthday is May 11th, so it's always right around, and sometimes it's on Mother's Day. And, oh yeah. But, anyway, so now I can just look at my wrist, and I know it's 7:30 right now, so that's great. And anyway, Zach, are you still here? I saw you pop in. I thought Zion's graduation was tonight. Is that not this week? I was a little concerned because I didn't think I was going to have any moderators tonight, because I didn't know if Moto Gator was going to make it or not. And I thought you were going to Zion's graduation tonight. Oh, hi, Zoe. Hi, Zoe. Oh, and I have to show you something, too. Mrs. Johnson, or Diane, I'm sorry. You'll like this. Okay. On my 50th birthday, my friends got me this crown on my 50th birthday. And it's actually, if you can see, it's kind of tarnished. It's kind of, but you know, it's 10 years old. Been sitting out in the air oxidating. And so, for my 60th birthday, I got a brand new, shiny, and they're not really crowns, they're tiaras. But yeah, so I got another shiny new crown, which is actually like a upgrade from this one. So I have a new tiara for my 60th birthday. So I will hold on to that. And then for my 70th birthday, hopefully somebody will get me another one. I might keep this on. I kind of like it. What do you think? What do you think, Diane? Should I keep this on? I kind of like it. If I could pull my hair back with it like a headband. Oh, yeah, Zoe. Thank you. Oh, hi, Ladybird 61. I think that's what it said. It disappeared on me. Oh, thank you, Lady 61 Bird. Thank you so much. I'm actually, well, my son had come up with the idea that when I get to 20,000 followers that I'll dye my hair purple. But I've already decided that, because I've had my hair, now my natural hair color is black. But of course it's very gray now. Thank you, Diane. I also have something else that I got out. I have props tonight. And I got something else out that I wanted to show you, Diane, that I'll show you in a little bit. But what was I talking about? I have no idea. I have no idea what I was talking about. But anyway, the tiara, I guess. But so I will hold on to it. I now have 2 tiaras. Hi, Zach. Don't be smashing watermelons. I don't know what that means. Do you think I'm Gallagher? Do you think I'm acting like Gallagher? Oh, I know, the purple hair. Thank you, Diane. I've had, since my hair's grayed, because my hair is very white. I have a lot of white hair. Oh, I got it. Oh, with the props. Got it, Zach. That went over my head. My tiara must have caught it. That's right. Well, see, my friends at work that I worked with, Shala, who's here quite often, they got me this tiara when I was at work, and it sat on my shelf on my desk so that everybody knew that I was the queen. But anyway, I have made the decision that I'm going to do my hair blonde again, because right now it's got this silver color on it. It is colored. My hair is all white in the front, And, oh, thank you. My daughter Alexis is the one that insisted that I color my hair because she didn't like my hair being all white. And, oh, Zoe, not that desk, sweetheart. My desk at work. My desk at work is where the crown was. You've seen this crown before. It's in the entertainment center in the shelf, you know, where the old photo albums are. Because you've worn it before. But no, I don't keep the tiara on the desk. But remember, Zoe, do you remember ever since you were little bitty, you always wanted me to give you that tiara, and I couldn't give it to you because Shala and Tanya bought it for me? But anyway, I've decided I'm going to do my hair blonde, but I have to wait a little while because I just touched this color up probably a week ago. And I mean, it's not really color, it's gray. It's a silver color. It's a silver gray, but anyway, reason Alexis likes it is because it keeps my hair from being so white. And she doesn't like me having the white hair. But anyway. Oh, hi, Florida native forever. Thank you for joining us. We have somebody else here from Florida, as a matter of fact. Only she's not a Florida native. Right, Diane? You moved to Florida, retired to Florida. But oh, what was that? Oh, I know. Zion's graduation isn't tonight. Is that next week? When is that? Oh, and Diane, while I know you're still here, I was going to show you something really cool that I got in Tucson, and that's what I thought. And because I remember you saying you were from New York, and because you talk like somebody from New York. Oh, hi Nazar. Thank you for stopping by. Hi Riverwalk 5. Thank you for joining us. Oh, Nazar, I'm so happy to see you. If you take a minute away from your family, I'm so happy for you that you're having a family gathering. But anyway, Diane, I wanted to show this to you. I don't know. I think you can see it. This stone. And what it actually is, I should have probably dusted it. It would have looked better. But it is a piece, it's a pyramid that's made from the meteorite material from where the meteor crater in Arizona, that's where it came from. And I got that in Tucson, the last, and it was that year was the last year that they were allowing them to, I don't know if it was, they weren't allowing them to, whatever you call it, not mine, but whatever, collect, I guess, pieces from that meteorite, or if it was just all gone. I think it all just may have all been gone. But what they did with these is they would make, you know, those spheres, the spheres that go in that little like flat with a divot in it, and you put the sphere on it and then you hold this over top of it and it'll make the sphere spin. And one of our customers, because I worked for a company that made diamond lapidary tools, and they are most known as Crystallite, but then they were absorbed by the company that I worked for. And anyway, one of our customers gave this to me. He wouldn't give me the sphere and the little platform, but he had an extra one of these that you hold over the sphere, so he gave me this. So I was happy to have a piece of the meteorite. But so I thought you might be interested to see that, Diane. Oh, hi, Real Smileless. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. So good to see you. I can't. Real Smiles. I got it. I don't know why I said smile less. It's Tiger's Eye. No, it's not Tiger's Eye. Lady 61 bird. It's meteor. It's from the Arizona. There is a crater in Arizona, and I can't tell you exactly where in Arizona, but there's a crater there where a meteor hit, like I don't know how many million years ago, and they mine, not mine, I don't know what you would call it. Maybe it is called mining. The meteorite material, because it just, I mean, it just, I mean, it just, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, the really interesting thing about that stone, because it looks like tiger's eye or something like that, it's actually magnetic. That's how it works. That's actually how it works. Oh, hi, Nan Graham. Nan Graham. Hi there. Thank you for joining us. But anyway, hi, Evil Cut 5. Thank you for coming back. And we're not talking about anything more than when you were here last time. Only I don't think when you were here before I hadn't put the tiara on yet. Because the reason I have the tiara on, for anybody that missed that part, is because I just had my 60th birthday on Tuesday. And so I got a new tiara because my one that I got on my 50th birthday is all tarnished now. So I'm starting from scratch with a brand new shiny one. Let's see how much tarnish we get on this one in the next 10 years. But anyway, I did have, because several of you asked me this, I did have a really nice birthday. In fact, I got to have a couple of birthday things. We went to my aunt's house on Saturday, who lives here. She also lives here. And not in my house, but in the same city. And my son Zach and my daughter-in-law Whitney and my granddaughter Zoe and my grandson Zion, and my Aunt Iva and her son and his family. We were at her house and had pizza at her house, and my daughter-in-law Whitney brought an angel food. Oh, hi, Hot Wheels 1490. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, thank you, Real Smiles. Thank you so much. God bless you too. Hot Wheels, thank you so much for sending me the likes. I appreciate it. But anyway, so we went over there and I had angel food cake with strawberries and whipped cream that my daughter-in-law Whitney brought. And then on my birthday, on Tuesday, my daughter-in-law Whitney came and got me and took me to a greenhouse. In fact, if you see the video that's got some country song that I can't think of what the country song is, but there was the line in it, freedom far as I can see, and I really liked that line. So there's like a farm video. It's got a barn and this beautiful, and there was buttercups is what the woman at the nursery told us, that was out in that field that turned it all yellow. And I did a video of that. And then I did another video because while we were at the greenhouse, I took a whole bunch of photographs of the flowers because they were just beautiful. It was actually, Zach, it's the greenhouse that belongs to your history teacher, I think. I can't remember what kind of teacher he was, Mr. Williams. But anyway, it's a real small little greenhouse. But, oh, thank you, Real Smiles. Thank you so much. Am I following you? Yeah, Williams. That's right, Zach. But it was a small greenhouse. Smiles. Real Smiles. I don't know if I'm following you or not. If I'm not, if you send me a message, I've cleared up some slots so I can follow some more people. But ag teacher, that's right. Whitney told me that. But little greenhouse, not really very big, but everything in it was just absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Nazar. Thank you so much. And enjoy your family. Love you so much. Love you, Nazar. Thank you. Yeah, Real Smiles, if you do that, because I can't see the comments here, so I can't see, and I don't have anybody to take notes for me. I should ask Zoe to do that for me. Oh, hi, Marvin Haney 2020. Thank you for joining us. But anyway, Real Smiles, well, you can't send me a message, can you? I know. Go comment on one of my videos. Go comment on my last video, and then I'll pick you up there, and I'll follow you. But anyway, just beautiful. I mean, I've been in a lot of greenhouses where, you know, it was iffy, but everything in there was just absolutely beautiful. And I did a video with all the photographs that I took of the flowers. I did a uplifting kind of, you know, keep your head up kind of video with that. And but they are really, really beautiful. So Whitney took me there, and I think she bought tomato plants for Zach or herself. And then she took me to lunch at this real cute little Italian restaurant that's here, and it was really, really nice. And then we went and picked up Zoe and Zion at school. Thank you, Diane, for the likes. Thank you. And then for dinner on my birthday, Zach made, and he's going to correct me probably because I won't say it right, he made authentic tacos, but he made them with deer meat, and he marinates the meat, and they were actually, to me, they were sort of more like fajitas than they were tacos. Zach, what makes those tacos and not fajitas? Yeah, it was Real Smiles. It was really, really nice. It was a nice day. And the tacos, they're fajitas. And all you're supposed to put on them is a little bit of lime juice, some fresh chopped cilantro, and a little bit of fresh chopped red onions. Oh, hi, Kathy Molzon. Thank you for joining us. And anyway, they were quite delicious. And no peppers or skillet, I guess. Oh, okay, that's why they're not fajitas. Okay, I got you, Zach. Because they kind of remind me a little bit of fajitas. I don't know why. Probably because the meat wasn't ground. It was, you know, in little strips, little marinated strips, like fajitas. How come next time let's have onions and peppers with it and make fajitas. You've made fajitas before. I remember eating that at your house before, but I don't know if it was made with deer meat. Oh, hi, Heather. Heather B0916. Thank you for joining us. We're not talking about anything right now other than what I had for dinner on my birthday that my son made for me. And it was very, very good. Yes, I know it was made of deer. Oh, the fajitas were made of deer too. I didn't remember that. No, it was really good. Hi, Evan, 1776. Oh, Lizzle Manizzle. Thank you for joining us. Love when you're here. Zach especially loves it because he thinks it's funny when I say your name. Or has that worn off, Zach? Is that not as funny to you anymore now that you've kind of gotten used to it? But anyway, I did have a story I was going to tell. Hi, sweetie. I haven't been to your page lately. Have you got any new videos up that I haven't seen? That's funny, Zach. Oh, hi, Sweet Pea. Thank you for joining us. So good to see you again. Oh, yeah, Kathy, that's absolutely true. Yes, I do have a very good son, and he knows how to cook. That makes it even better. He's actually a really good cook. He even makes homemade bread. I don't even make homemade bread. I had one of those bread maker things. I think it sat in the basement. Hi, Sweet Pea. Oh, hi, April T61. Thank you for joining us. But I think I had a bread maker, and I think it sat in the basement for 10 years because I don't recall ever making any bread with it. I don't even know where it came from. Hi, sweetheart. But yep, so I had a good birthday. And for a 60th birthday, I think it was better than my 50th birthday probably. I felt better anyway. Oh, hi, Mrs. McFeeney. Thank you for joining us. And Zach, give me something to talk about. I had a story or two to tell, and now I can't even remember what story I was going to tell. Have no idea. It was a story that somebody reminded me of, I think. Oh, I know. Oh, Diane, is Diane still here? Say something to me, Diane, so I can see if you're still here. Because you asked me a bunch of questions last night at your live that I didn't get to answer. Hi, Whitney. That's Zach. Why are you popping up again, Zach? You were already here. That does that sometimes. But Diana, okay. Last night you asked me a bunch of questions about the man in Albuquerque. That's what we'll call him. And it was hard for me Oh my God. Anyway, Sweet Pea, I don't think I know what you're talking about. When you said I'm freaking out as to what it could be, the man. That's right. We'll call him the man, Diane. He would like that. How it came about was when I thought you were here last week because I kind of told the story because I'm working on writing a story about it. But anyway, what happened, we were in high school in Stuttgart, Germany, because both our dads were career military. And we went to high school together in Stuttgart. Well, when we were 17 years old, he graduated high school early and went in the Air Force and left. So he was no longer my boyfriend. He was gone. And as Zach would say, out of sight, out of mind. Well, a year ago, in fact, it'll be a year ago, June 6th, on Facebook, and I knew I was friends with him on Facebook, and he would send me messages all the time. He'd been doing that for a couple of years, but I just didn't pay much attention to it. I didn't really respond much. I would heart the message or something and go on about my business. Well, on June 6th of last year, and it was just purely accidental that it happened. But what happened, and Zach knows I love to tell this story, and he's heard it way too many times. Anyway, what happened was he sent this Pat Benatar song called Live for Love, and it was from a remastered Pat Benatar, and I do love Pat Benatar. Well, I didn't even listen to the song that he sent. Oh, hi, Kathy Robinson 80. Thank you for joining us. And hi, Tom Sire. Thank you for joining us. But anyway, I didn't even listen to the song. And I just thought it was nice that he sent me. What went through my mind was, oh, Pat Benatar remastered. I'm gonna go see what else is on that album. And so I went and I picked my favorite song from that album, which happened to be the song Treat Me Right. Well, I thought, oh, well, I'll send this song back to him. Didn't think one thing about it. Didn't think about the context of or the lyrics of the song. Didn't give that one thought because I didn't even listen to the song that he sent. Well, as soon as I sent him that song, he messaged me, I should have married you when we were in high school. And I was like, what? And I said, I wouldn't have married anybody in high school. Well, then he started telling me all this other stuff. And so that was how it started. And a year later, and I just talked to him right before I went on live. In fact, I always send my TikToks to him when I do TikToks because he's not on TikTok. He's still on Facebook when he's not in Facebook jail because he's very political and he's also a little belligerent, in my opinion. But so anyway, so that is the plan as far as we know. That is what I'm told that the plan is that he will be here sometime this year because he's going to retire. Even before we started talking, he already planned to retire when he was 60. And as I told you, Diane, he's 7 months younger than I am, so he won't be 60 until October. But so anyway, that's the plan for him to move here. And oh yeah, I guess that was a nice compliment. But so anyway, and that is the story that I'm working on and that Zach is going to rewrite for me and that Zoe is even contributing to, is a story where Zach, don't roll your eyes at me. Other people have not heard this story, and Diane was interested in it. She asked me a bunch of questions at her live last night, and it was hard for me to answer because, it wasn't hard for me to answer. I could answer, but you guys see what it's like to try to comment, and the comments were moving a lot faster on her page than they are on mine, too. But see, Zach, she was interested. She still is interested. But anyway, the reason Zach is rolling his eyes too is because I told part of the story last week, Diane, because I was talking about the story that we're writing. In the story, I want to go back in time and fix it when he left so that I would wait for him and then it wouldn't take us 42 years to get together. And I'm asking Zach to help me write a story that will eliminate his existence, but he's good with that. Since it won't actually eliminate his existence. But yeah, that's... Oh, hi, Draven Hancock. Thank you for joining us. Zach, stop. Stop making those faces. I'll stop talking about it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Unless somebody asks me a question about it. And then I'll talk about it some more. I didn't even ask you guys, can you hear me okay? Because I forgot to, I've got this fan on and I forgot to shut the door. Oh, hi, Draven Hancock. Thank you for joining us. Oh, DDAce 420, thank you for joining us too. Sorry, I have, in case you guys, I am not an actual queen or princess. I have this tiara on because I just had my 60th birthday. That's why I have the tiara on, and I got the tiara for my 60th birthday. So, and it just, to recap, it replaced the tarnished one that I got on my 50th birthday. Hey, I could actually wear both of these, but I won't. But that's why I have a tiara on. I'm not a real princess or anything. Just wanted to clarify that. Oh. Hi, Pempas Nana. Pempas Nana. Is that right? Oh, thank you, Kathy Molzon. Thank you so much. Is it okay if I just call you Kathy? I think you're the only Kathy here, so we won't get you confused with anybody else. But, oh, thank you. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. I am the queen of my house. That's true. When Minky's in the cage, I'm the queen of the house. When she's out of the cage, she's kind of the queen. But, so, Zach, if I don't talk about, whatever you want to call it, if I don't talk about the man, I need something else to talk about. Thank you, Sweet Pea. Oh, I'm a Kentucky queen. This actually doesn't look like a crown. You know how everybody has those crowns, like from Crown of Thorns, or what is that called? Crown of Thorns. Oh my God. Game of Thrones, not Crown of Thorns. I can't believe I said that. Anyway, people have those crowns like from Game of Thrones. I didn't really like those that much. Thank you for sending me likes. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. It's much easier to say Kathy. But yeah, I don't like those crowns that go all the way around your head, and they look kind of bulky to me. So I'm glad that I got a tiara instead. But anyway, I might wear this all the time now. Is that all right, Zach? Harry Hobbit? No, I have not seen. Yeah, this really stays on nice. It's got like two little combs that like dig into the side of my head. Hi, Kathy. Thank you so much for sending me. Thank you for sending me likes. Or Lord of the Potter? Zach, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, this does not fall off at all. Look, I'm shaking my head all over the place and it doesn't even move at all. Diane, if he wasn't teasing me about something, I would think something was wrong with him. And I think even he was really sick not too long ago, and he had pneumonia. And I think he was no, actually he wasn't. He was down for the count with that. I just missed somebody that popped in. It looked like sugary something. They may not have stayed. They may have come on and said, "Who is this woman with a crown on?" Oh, I got you, Zach. Okay, I got you. So you're making something original. My neighbor, I forgot to close my blinds, and my neighbor XT is out taking her trash out. Oh, she got it too? And I didn't get it? Oh. But anyway, my neighbor just waved at me because I forgot to shut my blinds before I start. I usually shut my blinds before I start my live because my neighbors are probably, because you can see right through my windows. And because I'm never in the living room, so I don't care. But they probably think, what is that crazy woman doing over there with these two ring lights in here? And I'm sitting here talking to myself. Wearing a tiara. Oh, Lord. Oh, hi, Kathy Robinson. See if I've missed anybody here. Do you have a tiara, Diane? You need to do a TikTok wearing your tiara. I haven't seen a TikTok with you wearing a tiara. I might have to do that, but you know what? I don't know. Maybe I'll get Zach to come up with something that I can do on TikTok wearing a tiara. Good. You know what? You know what, Diane? You should do a TikTok wearing your tiara, but do a TikTok like that other one that you did that I only had to say like 2 words, because I can do that. And I could actually, I will tell you actually why, and it's just a thing, why I'm not real. Did you do one with your crown? Well, is it something I can duet so I can wear? I need an excuse to wear my crown in a TikTok. I don't want to just, throw it in there, what's that word that they use? I can't think of the word. When it's gratuitous. I don't just want to have a gratuitous crown in my TikTok for no reason. I want there to be a reason I'm wearing the crown. But anyway, what was I getting ready to say? Oh, hi, Hibicate. Thank you for joining us, Hibicate. Hi, Hibicate. Could be either one. I was getting ready to tell you something. I can't remember what it was. No, maybe I'll get Zach to come up with a TikTok I can do so I can wear my crown. And I think I might have, I even have a dress. I have a dress with the big skirt and everything that looks sort of like a queen dress or a princess dress. I could even wear that in it. Oh, hi, Sammy Joe 011. Thank you for joining us. Oh, hi, Iksha. I'm sorry. Can't even talk. Thank you for joining us. I know you have your friends there, so. But, yeah, Zach, you'll have to do that. Write me up a TikTok I can do wearing a crown and a queen dress. Oh, and I even have a chair that could pass as a throne, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I could do that. I have no idea what I would say in the TikTok. Maybe I could dress up like a queen, wear the crown, create a scepter, set in one of my Michelangelo chairs, and I could just say, "Off with their heads." How's that? Maybe that would be a good TikTok. Zach, you're leaving? Okay, well, Iksha's here, but I don't think, Iksha, you can't stay very long, can you? But anyway, it's okay. I don't need a moderator, Zach. If Iksha has to leave, that's okay. And you have to leave, that's fine. Love you, and thank you for coming. Thank you for your input. I appreciate it. Love you. We actually, yeah. TMI, Zach, but yeah, go ahead. Love you. Thank you. Thank you for coming and your input. It's always appreciated. Yeah. Go ahead, Zach. See ya. Yeah. Isn't that something, Diane? Zach Sweet Pea said, "Don't forget behind your ears." Oh, hi, Mark D59. Thank you so much. Hi there. Thank you for coming. You were here before. You were here last week, weren't you? Or was it the week before? Can't remember. All the weeks blend. This is my TikTok live number 5. Ooh, that's a TikTok right there. That'll be in the clips that I use. TikTok live number 5. Oh, there's that song called Mambo number 5. I'll have to use that song. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, I was just telling, and you already know part of this story, Iksha, about the boyfriend, fiance the virtual fiance that I have that's going to be moving here this year. And Iksha knows he's the on again, off again fiance because every couple of weeks yes, see, I could use not Mambo number 5 for TikTok Live number 5. Oh, miss you too, Mark D. I don't see you anymore, actually. I haven't seen any of your TikToks lately either, as a matter of fact. But what I've been doing, I haven't been making a lot of TikToks, and I haven't been doing a whole lot of TikToking lately. Yeah, but that's what I was talking about, Iksha. Oh, look over here. Because the sun just started coming through, and I'm seeing little sparklies from look at my tiara. My tiara is sparkling in the sunlight. Oh, that's funny. But anyway, I was telling a little bit of the story about that, but I left out the part how Diane, I left that part out, that every 2 or 3 weeks I say I'm done with this. And I end the relationship every couple of weeks, and then a day and a half goes by, and Diane, I didn't tell you this part. He talks to me in song lyrics. That's how he tells me things. I mean, he talks to me too, but if he has something important to tell me, he tells me in song lyrics. And I actually love that. I love that he does that. And he's very good with the song lyrics. In fact, there's a couple of songs. There's this one song by Todd Rundgren called I Saw the Light. And that song is actually our story. I mean, word for word, every word in it is perfect. And oh, hi, WYT Witch W. Thank you for joining us. But the song I Saw the Light by Todd Rundgren is exactly word for word our story. And anyway, ask you to play Far, Far Away. Yeah. I'll come and. Did you do it? Have you done Far, Far Away on your page? Because I would like to hear that too. Actually, I'm gonna have to come to your TikTok. I binge TikToks. That's what I do with Diane's. Hi, Karen, not a Karen one. I'm glad you're not a Karen. Hi, Loretta Dent. Thank you for coming again this week. Thank you. Hi, Dog Woman 69. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, Mark, I need to come because what I do a lot, and Diane knows I do this because I do it on her page, I binge watch people's TikToks. I may not come to your TikTok for a week or your page for a week or two, and then I'll come and binge every TikTok that you've made since the last time I was there, because I binge everything. That's how I watch television. In fact, we were talking a little bit about zombies last night, Diane, and I even stopped watching The Walking Dead because I'm waiting till the series ends so that I watched the first 4 seasons, actually the first 5 seasons, and then I got tired of that. I can't stand the waiting. I'm very impatient. That's what the internet has done to me. I don't have Netflix and, everything else. I don't have the patience to watch one show a week. That's it's annoying to me. And it's annoying to me if I start watching a series that I think is already over and done with, and I get to the end of it and there's another season that I can't watch yet. I don't like that. I want to see it all. Just to give you an example of how I binge, I think Dexter, if I'm not mistaken, Dexter had 8 seasons. 8 seasons of Dexter. I watched all 8 seasons of Dexter in 12 days. And that was with me working a full-time job. I spent in that 12 days, there were 2 weekends. So I spent 4 full days, almost 24/7, watching Dexter. And then about 8 hours every night when I got home from work, and I watched the entire series in 12 days. That's how I binge TV shows. Oh, hi, Sunshine. Thank you for joining us. Oh, Sweet Pea, you do that too? My friend yells at me all the time because I do that. I don't want to watch a show that I can't see all of it. Like right now. Oh, did you really? Now see, Diane, I watched, I think, 2 seasons of Game of Thrones, and I got really tired of the fighting. I don't like all the fighting. It's like, it's kind of like The Walking Dead. In The Walking Dead, here's what I like to happen. I liked, like in The Walking Dead, when they went to the prison and they got it all cleared out and they got everything all set up and they were starting to grow food and do all that stuff. Well, I wanted it to just stay. Hi, Jim. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Sunshine. I wanted them to just continue to live there in peace. Which I'm sure would not be. Oh, I have not watched Yellowstone yet. I watched a little bit of, oh, that's not true. I did watch part of Yellowstone because my aunt was watching it and I streamed it on something. I don't remember what I streamed it on. Peacock. That's what I streamed it on. Yeah, that was good. I did like that. Hi, Guy Loser or Loiser. Hi, Diane Markov. Thank you for joining us. Oh, a new season of it. See, I don't like that, Sunshine. I don't like when I have to wait for it to. Hi, Wild. Hi, Guy Louser or Lossier. Lossier? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I like to be able to watch the whole series. And that's why I like Netflix. So now, I was a big House of Cards fan too. But I loved House of Cards. Even, I know Kevin Spacey was a terrible, but this was before we knew it. That I watched House of Cards. I loved House of Cards. My all-time favorite ever TV show, probably always will be, is The Sopranos. Love The Sopranos, absolutely. Hi, yeah, that is Iksha. Hi, Iksha. Yeah. Oh, did they stop streaming Dexter? Really? Oh, that would have been annoying. I didn't like the way Dexter ended anyway. I thought it had another season, but it didn't. Another show that I really liked a lot was House. It's a different kind of show, but Sopranos, hands down. I've still, to this day, yeah, I bet I would have thrown a fit if that would have happened, and I wouldn't have been able to watch the rest of it. I was about to throw a fit because it ended the way it did. Hi, Drop Anchor. Thank you. Thank you. We're friends now. Did you know that? I cleared a spot just so I could follow you, as a matter of fact. Thank you so much for sending me the likes, Drop Anchor. That's so sweet. I like that. And thank you for stopping by. But yeah, the Game of Thrones thing, and I'm Drop Anchor. I'm not actually a princess or a queen. I'm wearing this tiara because I got it for my 60th birthday. Just so we clear that up. But with see this, what kind of show would this be? Think about it. Apparently, I like boring because I get annoyed whenever. Thank you. I get annoyed whenever they get things all fixed up. You know, like at the prison. I'm talking about The Walking Dead. They get everything all fixed up and growing food, and you know they got everything pretty well worked out, and they're starting a whole new civilization. Well, then somebody has to come along and mess the whole thing up and let all the zombies in, and it's bad. I hate when that happens. I wanted them just to live there peacefully. I didn't need any more excitement. I was settled into that. And it's like Game of Thrones. They're always fighting. They never settle down. And, you know, I want them to settle down and, you know, move along with their life. I don't like all the fighting all the time, or the zombie fighting or anything. Yeah. Oh, Diane, I was going to tell you, last night when we were talking about zombie movies, have you ever seen the movie Dawn of the Dead? The original one, the Richard Romero one. Richard Romero? Is that his name? The Pennsylvania guy. You know, the one that did Night of the Living Dead. Have you ever seen the Dawn of the Dead? It was done in the early 70s. I don't know exactly when. Okay. That movie, because remember I lived in a lot of different places. Well, we lived in a place called Trafford. I think it was called Trafford, Pennsylvania, when I was in 8th grade. Good. Well, Dawn of the Dead, you know the mall that they land the helicopter on and they go in and they clear out the mall? See, same thing happens there. They get it all set up and then these boneheads have to come and ruin everything. But that mall, because again, we lived in a place called Trafford, Pennsylvania. My dad, when people are career military, this is a fun fact about people who are in the military their whole life. You have to serve at least one stint, which is a 3-year tour of duty as a recruiter. So my dad did his 3-year stint as a recruiter in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. So we lived in this place called Trafford, Pennsylvania, which wasn't too far from Monroeville, Pennsylvania, where there was a big, huge, back then there weren't a lot of those big, huge, now maybe in New York there were, Diane, but in the Midwest and around here there weren't. One of those big, huge, enclosed malls. It's like a big city. There was one in Monroeville, Pennsylvania, called the Monroeville Mall. That is the mall that they're in the movie Dawn of the Dead. And I used to go to that mall every Saturday with my friend. Her mother worked in one of the restaurants in the mall. And so we would, and she opened up the restaurant. It was like a little coffee house kind of thing. And we would go in on Saturday morning at 6:30 with her. And I think that's why it was so cool to me when I saw that movie, because I've actually had wandered around that mall, you know, quite a bit with it empty before it even opened, you know, before it would open in the mornings. And then we would stay there all day and roam around and wander around that mall all day on Saturday. And we didn't do it every Saturday, but we did it pretty frequently. And when I went, I actually saw Dawn of the Dead at the drive-in. It was probably about 1980. And Iksha, it is not an easy movie to find. As a matter of fact, I bought an anniversary edition of it with a documentary that Zach has on DVD probably about 10 years ago. So you might be able to find it. There's a new version, though. There's one that was made, I don't know, in 2000 or something. You need the one that was made in like the late 70s, somewhere between 79 and 80 or 81 is when the one that I'm talking about was made. But it's called Dawn of the Dead. But anyway, when we went to, my husband and I, was when we first met, I don't know how long we'd been married. My daughter was a baby. And we were driving on whatever side of Columbus, Ohio, and we saw that movie at the drive-in. We didn't have anything else to do that night, so we decided we would just stay there and go to the drive-in that night and eat drive-in food for dinner. And so that's where I saw Dawn of the Dead, and when I was watching it, I'm like, why does that look so familiar? I kept thinking, that looks really familiar. That looks like the Monroeville Mall. And then the very telling thing and the very unique thing for that mall is in the middle of it. There's this big, huge white, and you guys can't even see my hands, but it's a big, huge white, like Big Ben in London. It's sort of like that. And it's also sort of, it's like a glockenspiel, sort of like the glockenspiels in Germany, you know, like there was one in Ludwigsburg. There's a big one in Nuremberg where, you know, all of these things happen, you know, all of these automatrons and everything come out of the clock and all of that. Well, that's how that clock in the Monroeville Mall was. It's like, it's sort of like Big Ben, but it had a bunch of little, it was made out of white wrought iron, like scroll work. You know, it was like empty and scroll work. And it has all these little doors that open at different times of the day, and these little automatrons come out. Well, when I saw that, is it on Netflix? The 78 version is on Netflix? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I've got to tell the man in Albuquerque about that. But anyway, and it is scary. It is, you know what the scariest part to me, Diane, my scariest thing about that movie is when the one guy, the helicopter pilot, I think it was, when he says that his grandfather used to say, when hell is full, the dead will roam the earth. That's the scariest thing in that movie to me. But, yeah, so, anyway, that's how I knew absolutely for certain that it was the Monroeville Mall, and then I did find out later it was filmed at the Monroeville Mall. In fact, there's a documentary that's with the... Yes, isn't that great? That's right there. That is what a zombie is. When hell is full, the dead will roam the earth. That's it. Yeah, I do too. I love horror movies. One of my grandsons, my oldest grandson, Landon, it's Alexis's son. That's what him and I do. In fact, Diane, my 17-year-old grandson is collecting all of the old horror movies. You know, the ones like Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, The Invisible Man, The Werewolf, all of those movies. He's collecting all of them on VHS, not DVD. He doesn't want DVD because a lot of them have not been put on DVD, first of all. So his room is all done in all horror movie posters. And oh, is it on Amazon Prime too? I haven't even looked at Amazon Prime for I don't even know how long. I'm waiting for Mrs. Maisel. Did you watch? Yes, I know. Isn't that cool? I think that's really cool that he's collecting VHS. Oh, Iksha, it's a videotape. You know, a videotape that went in a VCR before DVDs. It was around before, it was what we used before DVDs. We used to have tapes, and you could actually set a you could actually set a VHS or a VCR to record. You could program it to record your TV shows like a DVR does now. But there were tapes, so you had to put a tape in it. But yeah, that's pretty cool to me that he's collecting those on VHS. And he has a VCR. Yeah, exactly, Sweet Pea. That was the only way for us to watch anything. In fact, weren't you guys, whenever VCRs first came along, especially people like us who love movies, that was the greatest invention since I would forgo most other inventions for a VCR, because then I could watch movies whenever I wanted to. I could watch it over and over and over again, which I love to do. And I'm actually kind of proud of something, because I feel like I invented it. And my friend and I have an argument about, oh, okay, thank you for stopping by, Iksha. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. But my friend and I always have this argument. Yeah, I know. Love you too, Iksha. Enjoy your company. But my friend Karen and I, who isn't on TikTok, she's barely on Facebook, but she's probably my best friend since I've known her for almost 40 years, and we talk on the phone every single day. And she lives about 6 hours from here. And in the last 20 years, the last 30 years, I think I've seen her 4 times. But we have talked on the phone pretty much every day. But anyway, we have this argument, because if I don't know something already existed, if I don't know anything about its existence, and I come up with it on my own, oh, thank you, Smurfette. I got this for my 60th birthday. But if I don't know anything about something, even if it does already exist, and I come up with it on my own, I still invented it. It doesn't matter if it already exists or not. I didn't know about it, so I still invented it. And she disagrees that that's true. Well, I invented recording TV shows and movies before we had VCRs. What I used to do, because I had a little TV in my room. Well, it's true. Why are you laughing at that? If I don't know that it already exists and I come up with it on my own, I still invented it. Doesn't mean I was the first person that invented it, but I still invented it. And so something I invented when I was a kid, I always had a cassette recorder. My dad was really big into hi-fi and recording. He had a big reel-to-reel, and he would record onto reel-to-reel and then record that onto 8 tracks. And I wouldn't call him an audiophile, but he was really into hi-fi recording, and I learned that from him. But I would take my cassette player and I would put it, actually I don't want to say what I did. I actually had it wired into my TV so that it would record direct. I wired it into the speaker so that it would record direct instead of having all the open air, And, yeah, I remember floppy disks, as a matter of fact. But I would record television shows, and I would record TV shows and movies. I only had audio. I didn't have video, but it didn't matter, because what I used to do when I was a kid, because I was supposed to be going to sleep, it's probably when my insomnia began. But, hi, Ricky, thank you for coming. Thank you. And I bet Ricky would agree with me about this because he probably invents things all the time. Ricky, I was saying, I'm just going to repeat this very quickly. I'm not going to repeat the whole thing. If you think of something, if you think of something that you have never heard of before, and then you create it and you make it like some piece of equipment that you need or something, because my dad used to do this all the time. If he needed a tool and it didn't exist, then he would invent it. But if you do that and then later you find out that it already existed, you still invented it, right? That's how I see it. Anyway, so I invented recording television shows, but I just had the audio. But it didn't matter because I was supposed to be asleep, so what I would do, because I had little, those little head thing that used to go with like a transistor radio. Well, my TV had a headphone jack, and it was this modern looking thing. And anyway, I would turn the brightness of the TV all the way down so that it looked like the TV was off, and I'd have my little earpiece in my ear and I would listen to television shows. So I did that a lot anyway, so I didn't care if I didn't have the video, if all I had was the audio. And then I had a whole bunch of episodes of different shows, and I could listen to them anytime I wanted to on my cassette tape when I went to bed at night. So I'm saying I invented that. Hi, Katie Chase. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, Sweet Pea, I do remember floppy disks. Yeah, I like My Crown. Or are you saying you like the TV show, The Crown? Oh. But anyway, this tiara, Diane, this tiara is actually very comfortable. I could wear this all the time. I mean, it really is. I don't even feel it on my head. It's like it's part of my head. But anyway, thank you, Ricky, for stopping by. I know you were really busy, and I was so glad to know that the bees got a new home. Yeah, right. Yeah, I used to do that too, Diane. My dad would record onto reel to reel, but yeah, I used to do that too. I used to listen to Casey Kasem's Top 40 every Sunday is when it was on when I was in high school, and then I would record the songs that I liked. But I also bought albums. I always bought albums. Yeah. Hi, Right Turn Clyde. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining. In fact, I still have albums. I have, trying to think of what I do have. I have like some really good albums, actually. Yeah, do you remember? Yeah, the dedications on Casey Kasem. Yes, I do remember that very well. I used to listen to it every Sunday. And I would record it. As a matter of fact, I would record the whole thing. And then I would just listen to the whole thing over and over again. Oh, really? You never bought an album? Yeah. Now, my dad has, in fact, at my mom and dad's house, because my dad passed away, my mom passed away 5 years ago, and my dad passed away last August. I could have no idea how many albums are albums and 45s. I mean, thousands, because my dad was absolute collector of music. So albums and 45s. And I have a bunch of albums still, and I have a record player too. Matter of fact, Diane, you didn't hear this last week, but I actually just bought Jackson Browne's Running on Empty and Bob Seger's Night Moves album. because, you know, I said I was writing a story about traveling back in time so I can go back to when I was 17. Well, that's how I time travel in the story, is by listening to that music, because those two albums are the music that we used to listen to every day at lunchtime. We would listen to one side of one of those albums at lunchtime. And so how I'm going to time travel, and I'm actually going to do this. That's why I bought those two albums, because I didn't actually own them. And I'm going to sit in the room with the record player, and I'm going to listen to those albums. And in the story, the song by Jackson Browne called Stay, it's the last song on side 2 of Running on Empty. That song Stay is the song that's going to take me back in time to when I was 17 years old. And that is so that I can then fix it, Diane, so that it doesn't take 42 years, so that it can be. That's why I said it's going to take Zach out of it. Zach, it will eliminate Zach's existence. He will, in the story, he will have never existed, because I go back in time. And of course, you know, which means then I would have never met my husband and the father of my children. But anyway, and Diane, I was married. My first husband is the father of my children. I was married for 12 years. And then my next relationship was almost 17 years before I lost him. And I think you heard me say that I lost him to suicide. It'll be 13 years ago, May 30th. And he actually had cerebral palsy. And he was a chemist, and he worked on his feet all the time. And he had really bad nerve damage in his back and his legs. And there wasn't anything else they could do for him. And so he couldn't take the pain anymore. And so he chose to end his life. And I mean, it'll be 13 years, May 30th, like I said, but I always understood why he did it. You know, I wasn't left not knowing why he did what he did, because first of all, he left a note and said exactly why he did what he did. And he was very careful and did a lot of planning to make, because we lived by ourselves. And he did a lot of extra work to make sure that I was not the one that found him. He did not do it in our house, and he also did it at a time and in a place where somebody would know right away, because he wanted to control where I would be when I found out. And he wanted me to be at work with people that he knew would take care of me, because my family, I didn't have family that lived close by. And so he was as considerate as he could be, and tried to protect me as much as he could, but he had to do what he had to do. And I always say that nobody gets to decide for another person how much pain is enough, how much they have to endure. That's something that he decided he couldn't endure it anymore, and that's not my decision to make. It was his. But I understand it. And didn't make it any easier at the time, but I did understand, and I wasn't as traumatized as I could have been. So I guess that's how I look at it. That's what my dad always said. My dad always said that he was very grateful that he did that in a way that I would not be the one to find him. And I'm grateful for that too. Wish it hadn't happened, but I am grateful for that. Oh, yes. Smurfette. Yes. That would have been very, and especially because of the way he died, that would have been horrific for me to have found him, and he would not have done that to me. And I'm sure your dad, you know, I think about that. I mean, I actually think about that. And this is a morbid topic, but I mean, I do think about that. I don't want my children, you know, when something happens to me, I don't want my children to have to be the one to find me. You know, I think that's very traumatic. I know, Smurfette. I know. I am absolutely grateful for that. Yeah, Smurfette, that is the positive of it, because, you know, and I just went through with my dad. He had lung cancer, and by the time it was diagnosed, he didn't live much over 2 weeks after it was diagnosed, and it was horrific. Hi, Red Wing girls. Thank you for joining us. Are you Red Wing girls like the hockey team, the Red Wings? Because I'm a Columbus Blue Jackets fan. I love to go to the hockey games when I lived in Columbus. Yeah, I know, Smurfette. I know. Hi, Precious Writing. Thank you for joining us. Oh, I know. Oh, it's 8:46. Thank you. And I even have this big Hawken watch on that I Thank you so much. Hi, Lisa Garcia. Thank you for joining us, but I have to go now because I don't like to keep people after 8:30. And thank you, Diane and Smurfette and Ricky and whoever is still here. Thank you so much. Hi, Sweet Pea. Thank you, guys. And I will see you. Remember, I want it to be your favorite TV show every Thursday night from 7:30 to 8:30. So I'll see you next week. Same time, same station. Love you guys, and thank you so much for joining me.